Hi, I'm Casey McClellan. My pronouns are he, him, his. I am a part-time lecturer here at the Sacramento State Department of Theater and Dance and the director of the Laramie Project. I was actually inspired by the original off-Broadway production of the Laramie Project, which I was fortunate enough to see when I was living in New York City. So it's been something that I've wanted to direct for a very long time now. And once I got into devising theater and theater that was more based in movement and voice, I really started looking to Moises Kaufman and the Tectonic Theater Project and the work that they were doing. So I'm just really honored to be able to work on this project during this period in time. Okay, so this play is completely unique in the sense that all of the words that the actors speak were actual words that someone either spoke or wrote down. So all of the material comes from the interviews that happened during this process, as well as the journal entries from the company members and other found texts. So what I think is uniquely interesting about this play is that it's so steeped in reality. Everything really happened, but then on the other hand, it's wildly theatrical. You get to work with an ensemble of 8 actors who play over 65 characters, and each of those characters has their own voice and their own way of moving. So the challenge for this piece and what was most unique is balancing that heightened sense of theatricality along with the absolute truth and rawness of the dialogue. Okay, so almost every play I direct, and those of you taking my Acting 3 class will know that Sanford Meisner would say, get rid of those stage directions. Those stage directions all existed in the original production and were taken down by stage management or something else. So whenever I direct a piece, I intentionally cross out any of the stage directions and start afresh, start anew. Our production is like no other production that's happened before. So generally as a director, I always get rid of those stage directions and allow the actors and the creative team to make their own choices. Well, I don't want to age myself too much here, but in 1998, I was in graduate school. I was in my second year of getting my MFA, and I knew it was worldwide news what had happened with Matthew Shepard, but I was honestly so immersed in my studies, my MFA work, that yes, it affected me as a gay man, but I had so much going on in my life that I didn't really deal with it. When I did see the production off Broadway, it had a profound effect on me as a gay man, and as a gay man, I always am looking for queer plays and queer playwrights and plays that teach us about our history and the struggles we've gone through and the triumphs that we've gone through. So this play had a real profound effect on me that's stuck with me now and will stick with me for many, many years to come. Well, in this production specifically, one thing I really focused on was using the viewpoints, something that I teach in voice and movement here, and using all of the good that comes from when an ensemble of 8 people move together. So we use the vocabulary of the viewpoints throughout the rehearsal process, and that strategy automatically starts to create bonds between people. And these bonds are built in movement and spatial relationships, not necessarily words. I also am a big fan of collaboration. So in the rehearsal room, the company members and my assistant director and my stage manager, we all are adding to the ideas and we're all working collectively towards this end product result. So I rely a lot on collaboration and listening to my team and hopefully listening to them enough they start spitting out the really great ideas, and that makes my work way much more easy. We've been working on this play for a very long time. we've been rehearsing it for almost 2 months. It'll be 3 months by the time we close. So what I have planned for me is a lot of rest and relaxation. I'm planning on getting up to the mountains quite a bit, doing some winter skiing and winter sports, but I have several projects that are kind of in the initial phases right now that I'm playing with, but I'm not really at liberty to speak about any of those yet. But something interesting will be coming down the pipeline soon, I'm sure.
And in the distance, I can see the sparkling lights of Laramie, Wyoming.